Keep this guy Smarty kind of creeps away.
Very well.
We all know how much more of a threat they'll ever be. I had no idea how that Dragon Link got frozen, but I was grateful. Yeah. Wouldn't that also make both of them my allies too? Oh.
We must not exhaust our supplies.
I'm glad they can at least realize I'm a bigger threat. Yo, Loris, an enemy right here makes use of the mark of death on Sven.
As you say, I shall be done.
Because he's dead. We're actually going backward the way we came, because people make this mistake. Often they go left. You should go right, because you should always go towards the dead end first, so you can get all, explore every possible point and collect everything, instead of advancing forward. I had a bad feeling about this, so I made sure to save. Here's a Drake. I know. That would have destroyed us. My character doesn't like heat. Yes, unless they're full-blooded, they're not as much. Yeah, to say the least. Alright, so again, I've come across a crossroad. There's two directions to go. And we just left. No, that's a trick.
As you say.
I don't think youngins do. Drake are the lowest level of dragons that will contain dragon scale.
Okay. It's a trap. Up there, a cunning trap.
Don't I always detect them? Except I think I'm caught on something right now.
Come and get him.
Very well.
Right.
I shall do it.
At this point, I realized I was picking up too much loot, and there's much better stuff in the gauntlet. So I realized let's not get greedy until we get to the gauntlet. Then we can be greedy. I did. I remember buying one. I don't see my character using it. Like the backpack, I know they're magical, but they actually look like the backpack that Misty used in like Pokemon. And you know how big that was.
I think these curtains are going.
If you're playing as an arcane warrior, this is a very important person right here to kill. He has a weapon that's only usable by arcane warriors. Arcane warriors are made. Well, arcane warriors make use are basically they act as warriors, but they are considered mage classes, so they can cast spells as well. But he has a weapon that will allow Spellweaver, the mage, to use their magic skills instead of strength or damage modifiers. Spellweaver. It's the only one in the game, I believe. The only weapon that will do that. You'll notice here we won't even pick it up. I was wondering if it yeah, so we're backtracking once again. I was confused as to which one to go, but I was confused as to which direction to go. And I didn't want to get to a cutscene where I couldn't go back. But don't. Alright. But there's gonna be another point, but I'll just cut that part. I mean, it has been cut, but you'll see. You'll see, like I said, you can't take damage, but you can still suffer, like, you can still be, like, stunned or, like, knocked back. Here I realized this was the final place I need to be. So we will just cut back to the other route. Yeah, we're back in the arcane where we picked up the arcane sword, and now we're just heading up here. The place where we were just in was
We might want to walk slightly.
where your sword was, the Spellweaver.
It has begun.
They're all gonna wait on me for a while.
Fight! Ankles!
The first flight after 3. Alright, let's head back to where we were.
Stop! You will go no further!
Okay. Oh, is
You have
that so?
defiled our temple. You have spilled the blood of the faithful and slaughtered our young. No more. You will tell me now, intruder, why you have done all this. Why have you come here?
Get awfully close. I've come for the urn of ashes.
You did this all for an ancient relic. Know this, stranger. The prophet Andraste has overcome death itself, and has returned to her faithful in a form more radiant than you can imagine. Not even the Tevinter Imperium could hope to slay her now. What hope do you have?
I didn't care. And what has happened to the ashes?
They are still within this temple. But why do we need ashes when we serve the risen Andraste in all her glory?
So you can give me the urn then.
So you are after the ashes? Perhaps there is a way for you to make up for your desecration of our home and temple?
I don't. Could you be more specific?
Perhaps
We were
through
just
Andraste's
defending
mercy,
ourselves.
her greatest enemy will become her greatest champion.
Just say what you
Allow
have
me
to
to
say.
introduce myself. I'm Father Colgrim. I lead the disciples of Andraste. The ashes you seek reside atop this mountain, watched by an immortal guardian who refuses to accept the truth of the risen lady. Now the ashes prevent Holy Andraste from fully realizing her new form. They are a remnant of her past incarnation, and she cannot move on as long as they exist.
Go on.
The beloved needs to reclaim the ashes, to make them
Like,
her
at this
own
point, I
again.
have no intention of
All it would
actually
take is a
helping them.
drop
That's
of her
exactly what
blood.
I'd be thinking, but I just want them to
carries
go
power,
away.
strength, knowledge. Through it, all the power that is held in the ashes will be returned to Our Lady.
Why have you not done this
Guardian
then?
has foiled all our attempts to reach the urn. He keeps what power remains from the true Andraste. He knows the disciples, and we cannot touch him, for he draws his strength from the ashes themselves. But you could deliver Our Lady what is rightfully hers.
I can just imagine the Grand Cleric if she were here. Her head would explode, I kid you not.
What is this talk of blood and power?
You should have been
He
listening.
thinks Andraste is reborn. It is preposterous. I do not like this.
The rewards for performing such a service would be great, indeed.
I think we'll hear it. What sort of reward?
You will gain the right to the power of the dragon, the power of risen Andraste herself. The task
At this point,
is
they're not
simple.
tempting me at all.
I give you a vial of the holy Andraste's blood, and you empty the vial into the ashes. Whatever magic was held in the ashes will be undone.
Like,
and
I
our
actually think
great
they're
lady
pretty
will
delusional.
be freed from the shackles of her past life.
I don't know if I like the idea of us helping this Colgrim.
And what? Encourage the worship of a large lizard? Consider your actions carefully.
You seem to be forgetting that I'm the one who makes the decision. I was happy
Take
to
this.
say,
blood
their
of the
worship is
dragon.
just about as logic
You
as
know
that
what you
of
must do.
worshipping the Qun,
Bad idea.
but I'm
Remember
sure
the
you would
last
have
time you
had
had to
some
drink
smart
blood?
reply.
Only worse.
It's going to be alright, I know what I'm doing.
I'm just going to assume you have something amazing and tricky up your sleeve.
Now, I shall beseech the holy Andraste
No.
to let you pass
Right.
safely into
You
the
usually
inner
lie about
sanctum.
these things. Gotcha. Yes, so apparently they're worshipping Andraste, who has risen again in a different form.